Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Slay the Spire, and today we have Ironclad. And sadly today's episode might be a little bit on the short side. Ascension level 20, max level double bosses. If I don't say that, I will not be able to sleep. Actually, who am I kidding? I already can't sleep. Alright, we are obtain a random rare card. That's going to be Berserk. Berserk upgraded is actually... it's not bad. It's usable, at least. We might actually use it. Anyway, yes. Where was I? Hyped up because I'm on like 5 shots of coffee. Path is decent-ish. There's like too many elites, but that's fine. So yeah, for anybody who hasn't heard yet, or at least this week, haven't slept much. That hasn't happened recently. No, it hasn't. Oh, you get the energy instantly. Oh, no, wait, that's free. Never mind. Oops. My mistake. I was like, did they change that? No, they didn't. Why would they? Anyway, yes, we are actually doing less damage, so we'll have to defend here. Are you kidding me, 18? Oh, for the love of... I forgot it's going to apply weakness. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit out of it. Haven't slept for like 40-ish hours, more or less. Headbutt, Perfected Strike. Could go with a Headbutt early. Yeah, it's usable. Let's lose more HP? Yeah, let's lose more HP. I could go for the shop here, but I'm losing on a bunch of question marks, and I really don't want that. And we are gonna lose max HP here, which is not something we really want. I guess I could have taken the injury, hopefully get a Pyrokinesis. We are... Forgive my voice there for a moment. We are going to actually upgrade here because Berserk upgraded is way better. Granted, it'll still be a situational use, but all this is gonna bite me, isn't it? Alright, we're probably gonna die, but I'm taking the risk. I think upgrading there is always the right call. This is actually not a bad opener, but as per usual, we're waiting for the bash and then into an opener. Kind of the issue is that it's a Lagavulin fight, and this was probably the worst fight we could have gotten. Come on, more attacks. Thank you. What we're actually going to do here is we are going to play it. Well, I don't have a choice, so we're just going to get back one of the strikes, I guess. Because Lagavulin will essentially two-shot us, even if I defend, right? I need 6 block here, which we will get. We're going to play 1 defense. We're going to play the bash here, and we're actually going to play a strike because next turn he's going to debuff us. So that gives us a couple of turns of, I would say, free actions, but let's face it, if we don't survive here, I think bash might be important for next turn. I might get a lot of attacks, we'll see. Bash and 2 strikes should have lethal. Alright, we have lethal. Okay. We are definitely resting here. We already sacrificed enough HP. The Super Elite on 29, it's possible Lagavulin's missing. So only really... I guess we don't have AoE, and we have no potions. Alright, we're going to block for 8 here. We're going to trigger Centennial Puzzle early. Actually, maybe no. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because we're going to get Berserk, and I won't be able to play it this turn. The only way I'm going to be playing Berserk is on this turn, when the single sentry is attacking. Not when these two are attacking. That's just not possible. What we're going to do is we're actually going to headbutt that back, because that is our most important defend, and we're just going to continue defending here. Lack of potions, really. 1 potion here, just 1. Any potion. Well, almost any potion. Would have been fine. Again, this turn, not really much I can do. I guess I can bash the back one again. Take 2 damage. Should be fine. More or less. Problem is I can't play Berserk again if I get it. How much damage is that? That is not enough. We're going to be short, so we're playing the defend here. Okay, barely surviving, but still surviving. This means we're probably dead in a couple of turns, unless I... yeah, we're dead. We're dead next turn. Yeah, we're guaranteed to die. Alright, we're just going to abandon the run, not waste any more time, because as I said, today's episode might be a little bit on the short side. I'm very tired, but yet I cannot fall asleep. It's probably insomnia, or it's probably me going insane, but Yeah, you never know. Could be a bunch of things. Oh my, I see a quad rest, but we can't go that way because we need to do the super elite. And the super elite is basically on the same path as it was before. We do have an early shop. Do we have a late one? No. I'm not gonna go for a shop. I'm gonna go for the extra question mark instead of a shop. Oh, if this was the quad path. If this was this path with the quad rest, I would have taken it. I absolutely guarantee would have taken it. Anyway. Let's move on. Let's not think of what could have been, and we're going to pick up Ghostly Armor here because I like Ghostly Armor. I always have. We are actually going to pick up the max HP here. It's not like I could heal any more than my max HP. And our last free fight. Disarm is good versus the Hexaghost, but it's not really too big of a deal. Hexaghost damage is not that big of a deal. It's mostly the burns that stack up. Any other elite fights here that'll really benefit from Disarm? Not really. No, not the Knob, and Lagavulin is like, eh. So I guess I'll just pick up Sword Boomerang and hopefully pick up a Flex here. Nope. We're gonna lose the max HP we just recently got, plus a little bit extra, and we're dead. We're not. I'm kidding. There's still a big likelihood because we're coming up on a super elite, but at the very least we have actually, what do we have? We have nothing. At this point, if I wanted to be as efficient as possible, I would have restarted, because at this point we didn't get a good relic randomly from anything. We haven't actually picked up cards that I want. We've only picked up Ghostly Armor. And because we're specifically going for a hard fight, and this is Ascension 20, I am limited to what I can pick up. Very limited. Well, very limited. Maybe I'm a little bit biased, but we're going to call it limited. Okay. Because you can't really go infinite on a heart, and you can't really play too many small attacks, and you can't really do a bunch of stuff. Just doesn't work in certain scenarios, and that's why it sort of limits you. I'm not saying you can't do an infinite on the heart. You can. It's just a lot harder, and it is very punishing when you're on higher ascension levels. I'm saying that as though I've done the heart, but on Ascension 20, but I can only imagine. We're unlikely to get this one, so we're just gonna go for the middle one. Maybe we get it by the next time it attacks, even though that is very doubtful. Yeah. So, thing is, every turn I take 10 damage, that is 10 health. That yeah, that is oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Nope. We might as well restart. At this point, there is no saving this run. I mean, okay, maybe. What would I need to get? I would need to get Dead Branch here, and even if I do, I would have to go here and hope to get Corruption, and just pray that I get the broken combo. Well, broken. It works as it should. It's just really powerful. Most of the... And we're dead. And there's just nothing I can do here about it. You know what? No. No. You cannot fire me, I quit. That's my motto. As of today. Alright. Where's the super... Oh, it's again a horrible path. At least this time it doesn't have an elite before it, but... That doesn't help me much now, does it? Come on, just randomly drop me a Dead Branch. I can't... Perfected Strike rarely works. You need a really thick deck for a Perfected Strike build. And I prefer smaller, tailored decks. And from what I've heard from people who have tried it on Ascension 20, it's like, it's a risk. I'm not taking it. I don't care. I don't like it that much. I like the concept of it. If you're really running a thick deck, sure. It's not really for me, though. Rupture into what? Rupture into Hemokinesis, maybe. I haven't seen that card in a very long time, so I'm not entirely sure if I'll Yeah, I actually haven't seen that in a very long time. That being said, we haven't actually played the Ironclad in a very long time. Alright, we're gonna focus down one of them. They're syncing up, so they're both gonna attack on the same turn. This means just destroying one of them actually lowers the damage that they'll output. Next turn I'm gonna be full defense, so it's better if I attack this turn. I don't know. My logic's just out of the window at the moment. Yeah, I was expecting it to attack, and I knew I didn't have lethal here. Actually, maybe in that case I should have defended. Would have saved me a little bit of extra HP. Could have killed this turn. Yeah. All right. That was a little bit of a mistake there. Okay, we don't need a third form of strength generation. We already have two. I'm just gonna pick up Sword Boomerang, and we're gonna again hope to get something that drains our HP. Yeah, I take a whatever the curse was called. I'm sorry, I can't think at the moment that much. The names, they evade me. Alright, we're gonna do that, and that is the best you can do. 6 block. Alright, flex into a bash, into a sword boomerang, of course. Yeah, it's a decent split. Can I have at least AoE early? Please. No, I really don't want to be frail, but what choice do I have? Now, there's a likelihood that this one won't attack next turn. What's the likelihood of me getting 3 attacks? None. So we're actually gonna block only once here, instead of twice, so that we can potentially get this one. And I'm gonna just trigger a slime. Rupture at the moment is basically a slime, by the way, because we don't have anything to trigger it. And until we do, oh, good flex. Oops. I was like, wait a minute, we don't have lethal here. We're gonna pick up a twin strike here. Rupture upgrade to 2 strength, but currently we don't have anything to actually trigger it, so we're actually gonna upgrade the Flux because that is 4 strength now, and Flex is really powerful. Oh no. Well, what choice do I have? What am I gonna remove? A strike, of course. Unless I get strike dummy. In that case, I kind of regret removing strikes. Now, if I get a strike dummy early, I will absolutely go for a perfected strike deck because strike dummy. But yeah, otherwise, far less inclined to go for it. Maybe if it's like a day where I'm like, maybe we should do Perfected Strike for fun. But I'm gonna block once here and attack. Actually, it should have been the back one. The back one is the one that's buffing. Maybe I'll get a flex. Or nah. That's 10, so nothing actually has lethal on the back one. 10 block. Actually, we have lethal on the back one. It's a waste of damage, but we have lethal on the back one. If I had actually attacked the back one instead of the front one, we would have been fine there, but... Flame Barrier, always good feed as well. Actually, early feed is not a bad thing. The thing is, it's just before an elite fight, and we have like 2 fights left after that. Flame Barrier, though. Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier is really good versus the Guardian. It's actually decent versus most elites on this floor. Decent, I'm saying, because it's not that big of a deal. On the next floors, though, it's way better. I'm gonna actually take feed here. We're gonna risk it a little bit. Of course, I'm going to get strike dummy. Of course. I mean, I removed the strike. I think I turned down perfected strike this run. We're gonna heal here because it's super late fight. So at this point, we're doing a 180 when we're gonna pick up every single strike card we can because strike dummy. And we're probably gonna actually end up using this fire potion here. Flex is a bad idea. It's 4 strength. Is it worth 8 damage for me to take an extra, well, 3 this round, 5 next round? It's probably not worth it. It is worth removing Rupture, though. And I will use the feed here because it is unlikely that I'm going to be able to cycle back to it on the exact turn I need to. And we are going to use 20. Can I deal 28? I can if I use both the potions, and I'm actually willing to do that. Smiley Mask, the key, an attack potion, and a perfected strike. Okay, give me more, give me more. Like, I want like 5 perfected strikes, please, and then Snickawai. 25, that's still 25 damage. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I didn't have lethal. That's 21, and that's, yeah, 13. Maybe if I had a 3rd strike, it was going to be possible. Right. Kind of obvious we're just defending here. Yeah, I could have used the attack potion, but I kind of didn't want to. Oh, Twin Strike is actually going to be really powerful now. Burning Pact, Shockwave. Shockwave is good. I like Shockwave. But it would need an upgrade, and currently we have too many things that need upgrades. Because I don't like to play it only for 3. It's useful. It's still useful at 3. Don't get me wrong. But at this point, there's just way better upgrades for us. Okay, you know what? We can actually do this fight. This fight isn't the most difficult one we could have gotten. At this point, I want to upgrade the badge so it has extra vulnerability. We're going to need it. And again, I'm really hoping for Snickawai, because Snickawai can change this fight drastically. Well, this run, especially if we pick up more perfected strikes. Can I deal 22? 10 plus, yeah, I think we can. We're probably not feeding here off the enemy, but you never know. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Why do you hate me? Honestly, I could trigger this. I don't think it's worth it. I think my best call is this, and then just play Twin Strike and nothing else. I'm losing 20 damage per hit. Is it worth it? It's probably worth it. It's probably worth taking that damage. Most of the time it is. And yeah, it's worth doing this. Definitely. That's too much damage to pass up. And I want 10 health. Due to mostly me being me. Problem is, I think I just died. I was expecting a little bit more defense, and I guess I probably shouldn't have, considering my deck. Alright, we're gonna do one more. This is gonna be the last one. Unless, of course, I die really, really early or the game crashes. Okay, that was way too long of a load. I could upgrade a card, or I could transform 2 cards. The thing is, it's lose all gold, and I don't value transform that much. Bash has a use, always has a use. Oh my god, there's a single rest only. And it has triple weight. Alright, there's no point in even doing this. We will not survive. All honesty, I'm just not even gonna bother. This is, as I said, last run, so no point in wasting it on the second elite. The path was just horrible. Now this is a way better path. Yes, double elite, but it has a triple rest. So there is something there, at least. Okay, and maybe we get something early? Like a cleave. It's always good AoE. I always like getting AoE early. We are actually going to lose the HP here because we have 2 more free fights. That's basically going to be 12 healing for free. Fairy in a bottle. Okay, that's going to help. I could pick up Hemokinesis early. With the Rupture, I still kind of want to do Rupture. Rupture is good versus the Heart. Not that good versus Shield and Spear, but it's really good versus the Heart. Or I could pick up Power Through and hope to get... No, who am I kidding? And hope to get to Body Slams and whatnot. I mean, I'm still gonna hope there's another Power Through. I'm actually gonna pick up Thunderclap here, extra AoE. And yes, we're still going this way. This is the final... this is a fight that's not gonna be free, is what I was trying to say. And here's where we're gonna start taking damage, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Cleave is gonna be 12 damage. It's not enough to actually kill that. Unless I invest another strike, which I'm willing to do. I suppose. That's only because it wasn't upgraded. Okay, I really don't want to use Hemokinesis here, and I don't need to use Hemokinesis there, so I'm not going to. Swift Potion, okay, that's actually good. Oh, do I want... Well, yes, maybe. Probably. Maybe. Yes, I do. No, this is probably not going to turn into a Body Slam build. The reason I'm picking it up is it's not a bad card once upgraded. In fact, it's a really good card once upgraded. We're actually going to do this here. I was honestly hoping for the combo, which is, of course, Thunderclap and Cleave, but hey. I got that, so at least I got one of the AoE cards. That's something. Because even here, yeah, it's not much. It's only going to be 5 extra block, but it's still 5 extra block. You never know. You could need that 5 extra block. The thing is that we're not going to be playing that way because I really wanted to play Thunderclap there, and I hope I get Thunderclap Cleave on this hand specifically. Well, at the very least, I got Hemokinesis, which is a lot of damage. I take 2, sure, but it's a lot of damage. I potentially save myself more damage in the long run. And we're just gonna double defend here. Ah. Well, I sort of knew this might happen. I mean, at this point. Can I get... Thank you. That is actually lethal. Good. That doesn't actually do any damage. And we have, yeah, 2 strikes guaranteed. If I can get a bash, well, this is fine as well, but still. Centennial puzzle. There's Whirlwind. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Apparently we're not doing Entrench, but that's fine. Ah, I have this. I'm going to risk it. I think risking it is a really good idea here. Because if I win, I'm going to be in a good position. Especially if I don't lose too much HP. Oh my god, I didn't actually notice the boss fight, and we picked up a ton of AoE. So the boss fight shouldn't be a big issue, as long as I upgrade at least my Thunderclap and or Cleave, but this boss is going to be an issue. This boss has extra max HP, doesn't he? Of course he does. Our bash is not upgraded. It's not a bad opener, but... Oh no. Well, do we bash next turn? Oh no, next turn is actually really bad to face it because he's gonna attack. So we definitely don't want that. So there's a couple pigeons nearby and they're kind of annoying me. I'm sorry, I get very easily irritated when I'm whatever the word is for lack of sleep. I forgot. Alright, this is a turn where I'm actually going to... Am I? Yeah, we are. We're just going to attack. We are losing our fairy in a bottle here, but that's to be expected. Too bad I couldn't play an extra attack there. There's the fairy in a bottle. That's fine. I was expecting to lose it. That's 8, that's 8, that's 6, of course. Should have known those, so it doesn't really matter what I play, as long as I play attacks that are not strikes there. I can't lose much HP here, but I don't have a choice, so... 6? That's not going to be even 6. Okay. Well, we're dead. Ah, you know what? Let's go out in style. Actually, I think Hemokinesis did the damage to the enemy first, so I might have actually survived. No, strike, Hemokinesis wouldn't have killed there. That's not enough, because we had reduced strength. Anyway, we're gonna end things off here. Sorry for the slightly short episode. I know. We're fixing things. We're fixing the schedule and everything. So long as I actually get a good night's rest, we should be fine. For now, though, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Slay the Spire, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.